You want to know how you are about to receive a big blessing or get through a major breakthrough from God? Usually, typically, what I've seen, especially for me and for others, is demonic forces coming to destroy what you have. They want to come and destroy your peace. They will come and tempt you with certain things. And when it's a strong, strong pull and your fleshly desires are pulling you to do something that you've either never done or something you've done in your past, that desire is pulling you back to that heavy, heavy, strong. That's usually because God is about to bless you in a way that you've never thought he would. So be mindful of people, places, and things sent to influence your mind and your mental stability. Watch out for that, because the devil will use anybody, somebody from your past that you don't even think about. They will send people from your past. I got people from my past looking me up on LinkedIn. And I don't even get on LinkedIn like that anymore. But I'll get these emails every once in a while that say, your profile has been viewed. And it's from, I messed with like 3 years ago. Why? Just stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what's crazy? The craziest thing is that the people that mess with me the most are the people that I have the most dirt on. That be the crazy part. It be people like, I have a friend, had a friend, who would steal narcotics from her job. And this person talked so much trash about me. And it's like, do you not remember all of the stuff I know about you? I could ruin you with one phone call. But that's not my personality. I am a loyal person. Whatever you tell me stays between me and you till the day I die. Unless you do something that affects me directly and I need to consult another friend about it because it's affecting me directly. But at the end of the day, your business is your business. I don't do that. And I think people know that and they take advantage of that. They know that I am a humble person and that I'm not going to expose them just because of the character of who I am. But don't tempt me, is all I'm saying. You keep poking and poking and poking, and one day I'm gonna have to pull the knives out and embarrass you. And really, you wanna know what humility is? I'm not gonna humble you, I'm going to humiliate you. And I don't want to do that, especially when I know so much about you. And because I'm choosing to do that, that's how I know that a breakthrough is coming through. God is about to bless me so good because I am withstanding temptation to obliterate specific people. I'm not going to do it though. I haven't done it thus far because it's not my character, and I won't do it now. I'm not going to allow somebody who is insignificant in my life to determine my actions. That's called control. You don't give nobody your control. Don't ever give anybody your control. And with that, it's a happy Tuesday. Tell it like it is Tuesday. My brother DMW Shots 247 said it's what was his theme for today? Tighten Up Tuesday. That's right. Tighten Up Tuesday. It's all about the tighten up, okay? We tighten it up. We tighten it up. So anyways, I want you guys to check out a clip from this video. It is a woman who is 50 years old. She looks like she's a reformed city girl. You know, reformed city girl. She's 50 years old and she just wants better for her life, you know? And I love her video because she's so transparent. She's she's so transparent about what's going on in her life, and she's being real. At some point throughout the video, she apologized to one of her subscribers or one of the people that was watching because the person said something that she didn't like, and she clapped back. And she apologized for clapping back because she knows that she is supposed to be on a different journey, that she's supposed to be leveling up. But then she went back to explain why she is the way that she is. Because she's 50 years old and she had a child when she was 15, and she had to grow up early. She had to grow up fast. And she knows that having a child at 15 stunted her mental and emotional ability to mature. She is aware of this. And she's finally coming into the woman that God has called her to be.
I want to start golfing. I want to start golfing and I want to start fishing. It seems like them two sports bring you peace, some type of peace to your life. But I also heard it was a rich man's sport, so why wouldn't I want to go over there and see what's going on over there? For real. Might sound funny, but I'm like, why wouldn't I? I'm not settling no more. No, I'm 50 years old. My next 50, I will be dating somebody who match my flight or doing way better than me. I'm not settling. I'm sorry. I hope it don't ruffle no feathers, but I'm not settling no more. I'm selling. The only thing I'm settling for is a settlement. Something healthy in my body or trying to exercise is because of me watching my mother body just deteriorate right before my eyes. We be walking around with diseases. Like my friends them had cancer. We be walking around with diseases in our body, and it's all because of what we put in. Like right now where I'm at, I'm 50 years old. I never thought that I'd be kind of like where I'm at now. Like being raised, they said your childhood shouldn't affect who you are today. But that's a damn lie. And I'm tired of believing all these quotes people make up and then we all run with them. My childhood affects my life wholeheartedly. Well, I was raised by crackheads. Well, a single parent mother who did crack. You know, and I know I'm 50 years old and I shouldn't probably say these things, but it affects me. And my dad left my mom after he got her on drugs. Basically, every man I even dated, they really be loving me. But I don't know what's wrong with me. Like, I go ghost on a man. I block a man on my phone. I just always talk to them like they're replaceable. Where I'm at in my life is not where I want to be. Like, it's not. It's not. And I'm my biggest, worstest enemy. Every time something be going good, I be want to always fit in. And I don't think I was made to fit in. Somebody got to stand out, and I think that's who I am. I really don't even really want to go to clubs so much. I just be doing it so I can have content. Like, I'm over that lifestyle. I even want to wear wigs. I want to wear a ponytail. I want to wash my hair with avocado. I'm not streets no more. All I know is streets. Been around drug dealers, the biggest drug dealers. Been around people toting guns and things of that nature. Like, I don't want that life for me. I want a peaceful life. I want to live to be a great grandmama. I want to live to see my babies, my grandbabies have babies and get married. And I want so much more. We still live our life like we live in the projects. I've been on food stamps, government assistance. I've been to shelters. I've been to where they help you on your life and help you on your rent. I've been to staying with people. I've been through it all. And for me to act immature, like the young lady said, I just want to apologize to all y'all and the young lady. If you don't want to be here, young lady, I'm not going to be that person that say you can leave, because that ain't what I mean. I don't want you to leave. I'm hoping there's something here you can teach me, or something here you can laugh at, or maybe I can teach you something along the way. Each one teach one, we'll reach one. I don't want none of y'all to ever leave. And I probably acted immature because I had a child at 15 years old. Me and my daughter basically grew up together. She's 35, I'm 50. I haven't always been a good role model for her. But I don't have a role model. I don't have nobody to look up to other than people on YouTube, like Aaliyah and Peyton. I don't know them. They don't know me. But everybody needs somebody to look up to. And I kind of look up to them, and they're younger than me. I don't want to leave this earth without accomplishing all the goals that the good Lord put me on this earth to accomplish.
You know, she's 50 years old. She wants to be married. She don't want to go in the clubs no more just to have content to talk about on YouTube. She want to be sitting at home knitting shit. You know, she wants to get rid of the wigs. She want to do something else with her life. She wants to come into that. She wants to come into that queendom that is deep inside of her. And I got faith that she's going to do it. You know why? Because she's putting it out there. And she's taking accountability for all of the things that she's done wrong. Publicly. She can say it out loud. And I can respect that. You know, for the longest time, I always felt like I had to be perfect. That I couldn't show the real me. You know, my alcoholism. I hid that from a lot of people. When I tell people I was an alcoholic, no, not you. You aren't an alcoholic. If you only knew. If you only knew. You know what I'm saying? So, but this woman, you know, she's beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. Just because of her honesty and her willingness to be something different and something better. It's about sisterhood, you know, and coming together and rallying for each other. And we have to. You know, there's men online that are telling women that when the economy gets worse, and that when we eventually have a civil war within this country, because it's coming. I don't know if you guys think it's not, or you just living in La La Land, or you're comfortable where you're at. Right now is not the time to be comfortable. The time is to be preparing, because there are so many signs. All of the prophecies in the Bible are coming to fruition. There's a lot of stuff that are just happening. Stuff I didn't think I would see in my lifetime. I was like, oh, that's something my kids and kids' gonna have to deal with. I'm gonna be up there praising the Lord. Nope. I gotta deal with it now. So much so that sometimes I regret. Well, I don't regret, but I feel bad about bringing my son into this world where there's just so much conflicting information. So much conflicting information that'll have you just questioning everything. Have you believing that there's no such thing as a God. It's wild. But there are so many men online spewing this rhetoric of, ladies, you need a man. If you don't have a man, you are going to be asked out when shit hits the fan in this country. And they want you to believe this, ladies. They want you, not only is it a scare tactic to get you to settle for less, right? They want you to settle for the sorry nigga that did you dirty 5 years ago. They want you to go back to him just because you have a child by him, even though he was cheating on you, and even though he didn't pay child support, and even though he wasn't there for the child. They want you to go back to that. Make it make sense. They want you to settle for the person that has nothing going for themselves. Imagine that. A world where a man will want you to settle for something that he is not. Because it's mostly men that have something going for themselves that are telling you you need a man. That's the part I find funny. It'd be the ones that are good men that will tell you you need to find somebody. But when you look around and the unemployment rate amongst black men is high, they're basically telling you settle for a black man that is unemployed or one that needs help. Now, there's nothing wrong with doing 50-50, right? I think most black households are 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while you might find one where the man is the full caretaker of the finances. But when I grew up, my mom had a step, and we had a step. I wasn't privy to their finances. I do believe he contributed most, but I know my mama chipped in because my mama works full time. Like, why else are you working full time if you're not contributing to the household, right? Make it make sense. we are all willing to settle for 50-50. You guys are just listening to these hoes online that are telling you no 50-50 when that's not a majority of us. Anyways, I digress. As the young lady in this video was talking about sisterhood and coming together and things like that, we can do that, ladies. We can absolutely do that. I want you guys to think about all of the things that black women have overcame in the last 50 years. These men want you to think that when shit really hits the fan in the US, that we are going to be assed out. When we've been showing you over and over and over for years that we are warriors. We've been surviving this far, but at the end of the day, we're smart. I think we can figure it out. We've been figuring it out. We've been raising your sons and daughters for the last umpteen years, figuring it out. It would be so nice if we could get the men on the same page and we could come together as men and women and make this thing work. Make our community stronger, tighter. Then we could really change the outcome for the generations to come. But right now we ain't there. There's too much divide, right? At least online there is. I don't really see that in real life, but online there's a lot of divide. And what happens is a lot of people take that same rhetoric online and then they bring it back to the neighborhood. And then you have divide. But if anything, ladies, we should be banding together as sisters. We really should be. We should be coming together and doing what we have to do so that we're safe. You know, weapons are a must. Absolutely. I encourage that. If you are scared of guns, you make sure you have a metal bat, a wooden bat. Make sure you got some knives. Make sure you got your bear mace. Make sure you got stuff that's going to help you to stay safe. You know? But as it was stated on Demetri K's channel, you know, while we're busy, you know, whatever niggas do, doing that, you know, other people are out purchasing ammunition. You know, they're out at the range. And instead we're spending our money on crab boils rather than buying a box of ammo. So we have to get our priorities. That's the problem, is that we're not willing. Sometimes we're not willing to sacrifice a moment's pleasure for a long-term objective. You know, we have to be willing to sacrifice here and there. The sacrifice doesn't last forever. It's temporary. Or I'm going to dedicate the next couple months to learning how to swim, you know, so that money that I would normally spend on brunches with my friends, that money is going to go towards my private swimming lessons, you know, things like that. It is unfortunate that oftentimes, like I stated in the last video, you know, we are our own worst enemy as a people. Sometimes we want to see others doing bad rather than lifting them up. We don't respect each other. And that's true talk. That's not being off code. That's just real. I want the best for us. I want us to be better. You know? But it starts with us first. We have to be civil towards each other first. It starts with us first. You know? You know, it may seem anti-black to keep it real, but can you guys see the water? Chesapeake Bay. It's that damn container ship crashed into that damn bridge. Why? I'm out running errands. I got like 2 major appointments today. Try to be productive and positive, and hopefully get some things accomplished that will make me proud. But anyways, that's all I got, y'all. Have a great day. Tighten up Tuesday. Leave me a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the like button. I appreciate you. Share the content if you feel inclined to do so.